Oh man, I'm surrounded by 10 cats. I mean, I guess things are going pretty well for me. I'm Waddles, I hope you're doing well today. In this video, we're going to take a look at everything that we know about cats so far. Now, keep in mind that the Village and Pillage update is still in snapshots. That means information could very well change. If that is the case, I'll try to update the description or make a pinned comment with that extra information. If stuff changes a lot, I'll make another one of these videos later on. If you enjoy this video, drop a like and consider subscribing, please. So, I think the best place to start would be by looking at these cats even more. In front of us are the 10 different cat variants that you can get in the game. Now, there is an 11th variant, that would be, I believe, the Gray Tabby. However, you cannot get that cat. The textures for the cat are in the game files, but as of the 18W44A snapshot, it is not in the game. Now, in front of each cat is a name. These names are coming from the Minecraft wiki. I think I've matched up each cat to the correct name. In case you're wondering, my favorite cat is probably the panther cat back there, or, of course, this calico cat. This cat looks so cool. I also am a big fan of the tuxedo cat, but that's because I used to have a tuxedo cat. So moving on to the actual information about the cat. We'll go over everything first and then I'll show off some stuff. Of course, there is a cat spawn egg, but you can find cats naturally spawning in your world in villages. Cats can despawn unlike wolves. To tame a cat, you need to feed it raw fish. Cats, when killed, don't do this, but they will drop 0 to 2 string and a little bit of X. You go, seriously? Don't be that person. And then, of course, creepers and phantoms do not like cats and will actively try to avoid cats that are within 16 blocks of them. Now, cats can interestingly bring you presents when tamed. These are the presents that the cat could bring you, again, as of the 18W44A snapshot. Now, the cat will bring you the present when you sleep. When you wake up in the morning, your cat should be near you and there should be an item on the ground somewhere left for you. In regards to the gift bringing, you should know that you have the chance to receive a gift from your cat. You will not always receive a gift from your cat every single time you sleep. In my opinion, the coolest items out of this little bunch here are, of course, the rabbit items and then the phantom membrane. These are all items that a cat would kind of find out in nature because you'd imagine a cat maybe killing a chicken or killing a rabbit, something like that. One extra fun fact about the cat is black cats will spawn in witch huts, intensifying the creepy factor of these cats by millions. So, let's talk about breeding the cat. Of course, you're going to need 2 cats, and you're going to need to tame your cat first. So, we have 2 cats in here, and we'll just go ahead and tame these guys up real quick with our fish. As you can see, cats are very scared. They run like crazy. But after taming them, you feed them some more fish, and they will breed, and boom, you have a baby kitten. Now, while we're down here, I'll show off the collars as well, because of course you can dye the cat's collars. Now, you can dye them as many times as you want. That doesn't really matter, so go ahead, try out a few dyes and see what you like. I think the orange collar on this black cat fits quite nicely. However, I guess it's a little late for Halloween now. Like all other mobs in the game, you can feed the baby animal the proper food, which in this case would be the fish, to speed up its growth. Now, this is not an optimal way to get a baby cat to grow up, but it is a way. Each fish that you feed that baby kitten will speed up its growth time by 10%. So, I think it's time we leave my nice little display here and find a village in the wild to see if we can find some cats spawning in those villages. I really hope that these cats don't teleport away. I have them all sitting, but I guess we'll come back and see if our cats decide to follow us off to some foreign village. Okay, so attempt number 1. Here we are at a village. This village is actually pretty close to our setup. It's right over there. You can see the blocks. And it doesn't look like we have any cats in this village, unfortunately. So we're going to try again and see if we can find a cat in another village. Moving on. Attempt number 2 as our village loads in. We're in a completely different world. I wasn't having luck with any villages in that world. We have a nice showcase of the new texture work by Jappa, but we don't have a nice showcase of any cats here. So it looks like we have a failed attempt 2. Let's move on to an attempt 3 and see if we can find any cats in the next village. Aha, so village number 3 here. and sadly, no example or showcase of a stray cat in the wild. But if you are trying to get your hands on a cat, go start hunting for villages in your world, and hopefully you will get luckier than me and find some cats there. Now make sure you bring a lot of fish when you come here too, and if you see a cat once, again, remember they can despawn, so you might want to try and get your hands on it pretty fast or something, because you don't want to come all the way back here and find out that your cat's gone. Okay, so time for some gift experiments. So I have 4 tamed cats down here that are set to walk around. I have all of these tamed cats up here, but they're all sitting. I don't think anything will happen with those. So let's go ahead and sleep and see if we get anything in the morning. Now also, notice right here, the cat is laying down on top of me. It's a totally awesome thing, but they will lay with you when you sleep. So let's go ahead and sleep now for real and see if we get anything in the morning. Any presents for me? Aha! Right there, we have some rotten flesh from that cat, and it looks to be it. It doesn't look like we got anything else, so we'll try it again. We'll do 3 tries with this and see what we get. One more time sleeping. Let's see. We have our tuxedo cat sleeping with us this time. That's pretty cool. Anybody have anything for me? Doesn't look like it. Everybody just wants to stand on the bed. So here we go. One final try. Let's see. Aha. We got a feather right when we got out of the bed that time. And it looks like that's it. So there we go. Out of 3 tries with 4 cats around, we got 2 things. Now, cats will also sit on chests. And when they are sitting on chests, you cannot open the chest. So I guess these cats are pretty heavy. Let's see if we can showcase that off. Hey, anybody want to sit on any of these wonderful boxes? Aha, so here we go. We have a sitting cat, and we can't open the chest. This cat is just being rude. We need to unsit the cat, and then you can open the chest. As a tiny little bit of history before we end the video, the cat used to come from the ocelot, which is no longer the case. Ocelots are still in the game, of course, however, you can no longer tame an ocelot. You can make the ocelot trust you by feeding it raw fish, but it won't turn into a cat, sort of like how it used to before. And that's actually pretty much it for the cat right now. What do you think about the cat? Are you excited to have one in the game? Do you want dogs in the game as well? I know I certainly do. What's your favorite cat variant? Tell me all of that stuff down below. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, and if you want to support me directly, I do have a Patreon that is linked down below. If you pledge, you gain access to the Dangercraft fan server, but that's totally all completely optional. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Waddles. I hope you've enjoyed. Go have a good day. I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.